Hey guys, this is Barr, the CEO and founder of Craft & Tailored. In today's how-to video, we are going to discuss how to change out a watch strap, and we'll also provide some additional information about some of the necessary tools and accessories to correctly swap out a strap. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for new videos and exclusive content from Craft & Tailored. Before you get started, it's always important to know the correct lug width of your watch to ensure you purchase the correct size strap. You can do this with a pair of calipers like the ones I'm using here to ensure a correct fit. We offer these German-made brass calipers in our shop, and I'll provide a link in the description below. Next, you'll need a good spring bar tool. We recommend the Bergeon 3153 as it's really high quality, it's Swiss made, and it's a tool that's specifically made for the job. The tool has two sides, a fork side for removing spring bars from cases that lack a hole in the lug, and a pusher side for pushing spring bars out of the side of watch cases with drilled lug holes. We'll also provide a link to our site in the description so you can purchase the tool. I want to take a moment to talk about spring bars because they're a small and often overlooked item. We have two Rolex sport style spring bars for vintage style Rolex cases with drilled lugs. They may look exactly the same, but they're actually totally different. The spring bar on the left is a common aftermarket non-OEM Rolex spring bar, and the spring bar on the right is a genuine Rolex spring bar. As you can see, some of the main differences are that the non-OEM version has kind of a flat, blunt tip, and the OEM Rolex version has a curved, polished tip. The Rolex spring bar on the right is also of high quality 316L stainless steel that won't rust, and who knows what the one on the left is made out of. The other thing that I'm showing here is how easily the non-OEM spring bar depresses versus the Rolex, which provides quite amount of resistance, which provides a really tight and secure fit. The other nice thing about the real OEM Rolex spring bars is they fit all the way through the lug, and they provide a nice polished look at the end where the lug hole is at the case. Alright, so let's switch out a couple of straps. This is my Daily Driver 1967 Rolex Submariner meters first reference 5513. I've got it on one of our Horween front quarter horsehide vintage style straps in honey blonde. So the first thing that you're obviously going to want to do is pick out a strap that suits the style, material, and color that you're looking for. This is one of our Horween front quarter horsehide vintage style straps that's in our lunar gray color. Since we're using a vintage Rolex Submariner, this one has drilled lug holes on the side. So we're gonna use the pusher side of our Bergeon tool to insert into the side of the case, depress the spring bar, and at the same time use our fingers to provide downward or upward force on the strap to make sure that the spring bar pops out when you depress the spring bar via the lug hole on the side of the case. Next, what you're gonna wanna do is remove the spring bars from the strap. I find that the pusher side of the spring bar tool works really good for this. Sometimes spring bars can be a little bit tricky to remove, especially if you've had the strap on the watch for a while. They can tend to stick. Just provide a little bit of extra pressure and or use the end of your Bergeon tool to keep pushing it out through the side of the watch strap. All right, let's set that aside and let's get to work on our new strap. So it's pretty self-explanatory and pretty simple. You're going to take your spring bar and insert it into the hole on the side of the strap until it comes out the other side. Sometimes if the strap is new, the spring bar pocket will be a little bit tight. And again, our Bergeon tool comes in handy here. We can kind of stick it into the side of the strap and open up the spring bar pocket a little bit. The other thing you can do is kind of take the strap from the side, pinch it in between your fingers, and just push down until the other side of the spring bar pops through the side of the strap. Now we're ready to install it. All right, so let's get our watch set up here. What we're basically going to do is take one side of the spring bar and insert it into our lug hole. And then with the other side, what we're going to do is push the pin in until it sits inside of the lug and then pops right into that lug hole there. Give it a little tug to make sure that it's in there and secure. Now we're just going to repeat this same step on the other side. We're going to stick the end of our spring bar into the hole in the side of the lug, and then we can use our pusher side of our Bergeon watch tool to push that pin in until it slides right into the case. Again, give it a little tug, and there you have it. For the next piece, I'd like to show you how the fork side of the Bergeon spring bar tool works. This is I believe this one is a 1980 Air King, reference 5500. And although the side of the case is drilled on this, we're going to use the fork side to remove the spring bar. Basically what you do is you insert it between the lug and the watch strap, and then what you do is you kind of use it like a lever to pry the spring bar down and out of the case. So again, we're going to insert it in between the strap and the side of the case, make sure that we get the spring bar, and then it usually just kind of pops out. Also note that there are genuine spring bars and there are aftermarket spring bars. The spring bar on the right is the genuine spring bar. Again, notice that there's no real play or movement. And then the spring bar on the left is an aftermarket spring bar. The other thing that you'll notice too is that a lot of the OEM Rolex spring bars or Omega spring bars or whatever it is, they're actually milled out of a solid piece of steel, whereas the other pieces that are non-OEM, they're actually, I think, cast. So now what we're going to do is we're going to install the strap. So same process here. We're going to insert the spring bar into the side of our strap until the other side comes out, as so. We're going to flip our watch over, insert one side of the spring bar into the lug hole there, and then we're going to hold it in place with our thumb and our forefinger, and then use the fork side to push down and insert it in to the lug, and then you should hear it snap and click into place. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to like, comment, and of course subscribe. All of the tools, straps, and spring bars, and some of the watches are available for sale at our website. I'll provide a link in the description below. And if there's something that you want to see or want us to review, feel free to leave us a comment, and we will be sure to add that to our schedule. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.